hasn't shown that we're going live yet. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we're live. Alright. Let's join party. And where's my map?
Game is still showing his powers.
Let's see if I can fix that with this. Oh, there we go. I can do it through the app, so I don't have to try to open up a browser.
You should just be able to do it through OBS, right?
I don't know where that specific edit stream information on the OBS is.
It's like a doc thing where you put the title in.
Oh. Doc.
Just change the game and hit save.
Oh, I got it fixed. It should be fixed.
No worries.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just not gonna put it with that. There we go. Alright, cool. We have heroically returned to Norvrandt.
Yarr!
Oh, I don't have flying. God damn it.
Oh, you gotta run. Tara is not here to save you this time.
I know. I'm so sad.
I too must be Vulcan as a motherfucker.
There we go. Bob is Vulcan as a motherfucker.
Trying to hear it again, I think.
So when we left off, we had convinced the fairies. God, now I'm blanking on what their specific.
Some water fairy thing gave us
Yeah.
a king, a crown, because we're trying to assemble all these parts to go fight the Light Warden in this fucking castle up here.
Yep.
Fairy wings.
So we
And we're
met
off to see the new Mo.
Yep, the new Mo. So we'd met the winged fairies.
And then we met the water fairies.
Yep. All right. Because we're in different. I wonder, will it let me? No, it won't. And I'm not. I'm trying to figure out how to swap instances.
Teleport to the nearest etherite in the area, right click it and choose travel to instanced area. Did it seriously say there were only 9 people in my instance?
Yes, it did. And there were 10
Why
in the
do
one I
we
was
need-
in.
Why do we need 2 instances for 19 people?
I don't know.
Fuck me.
Like, I almost, legitimately, I was like, we got to get back to Final Fantasy. We've been promising the viewers we'd get back to Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But there was also, on my drive home, this level of exhaustion of, I don't want to read Final Fantasy for an hour.
Do you just want to go play Powers?
No, I want to try pushing on it and see where we are. Though, please note, viewers, we might be switching back to doing Power Washer more regularly and some SWOTOR and break on Final Fantasy until I get my holiday vacations.
Yeah, so long story short, Final Fantasy is in a place where with Jordan, even our best intentions are starting at 4:45. Jordan doesn't usually get into Discord until about 4:50 because of work. By the time we get logged in, get together, get on Discord, get all the tweets sent, it's already like 5 o'clock. It's 5:15 now.
Because my dumbass had to run all the way back to change instances for 19 people.
Which means we're going to have like an hour and 15 minutes of playtime. So just be aware that we may be doing other things a little more regularly until we can get like longer sessions in Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Alright, talking to Orion J. The path strike as the is precipitous is because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, to midst thrived the city of Volva. It was only when the fourth came, that in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. Fourth, that's who
The frog fairies.
You stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. But one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle. One can scarcely blame the Fae folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the land. A force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees. An entire world should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad I am for the chance to be here. My BDSM gimmick. As these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Oh, I've not forgotten, traitor. Therefore, Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right I strive to deliver the first. Only right, I say. Though such words I'll convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can to choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, those we can yet see. Coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits. So long as we stand together, I doubt not that we shall prevail.
Nah, mortals, just as we thought.
Hast thou business with us?
One sec. Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play.
They do not appear to be pixies of lied round. And apologies, but we're in some haste. May happen another day.
Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee hee 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 hee. Oh no.
Teleportation magic. For mercy, we are not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, it is called. This ingenious magic that renders one invisible to Fey folk. You briefly. Hey! For enforced stealth section. I shall cast enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Do not be tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Okay, cast it then.
I think he did on, because I got a little thing on my thing. It just doesn't change the way we look. We just have it as a buff.
Oh.
Oh, the monsters can see us.
Yeah, it's only a Fey Cloak.
Come on, you. Fine. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You're hereby forgiven. In other news, the Numo village is just through here. We'll enter as soon as Oriange deigns to join us.
Hey, Numo. One of my favourite tactics races.
Yeah.
Big old friendly hippo man. At least they are in Tactics Advanced. Not sure what they are in 14. Hey! Mortals! Mortals there! Lots of them!
I thought you said the Numo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear.
It was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. Don't know if that's the same one.
It's, no, I got it. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear.
Greetings, Elder Winderneck. Tierney, it hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the Numo.
The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Lagia? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our fake cousins, we Numo have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by the light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Just hand over the goddamn staff.
I'm going to say the first one.
Yeah, I think that's the most warrior of light response.
There are some people that would have gotten the third response, that's for sure.
Yep. But then you'll only become another light warden. It changes nothing.
Honored El, pray believe me when I say this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but something even more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she had already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true. She harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin Eaters eliminated as we do. Thou not lend us thy hand, we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory.
You've always done right by us, Ariange. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. Require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon. Unless we want to debate this with the Yomoran army.
Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the sceptre while there is still time to use it. Roll over. Fetch.
You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than render aid to men. You know full well yet you speak the words of power regardless? It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. In happier times it was our honor to assist mortals in need to receive rewards befitting their deeds. Since the kingdom of Urbet fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty.
Roll over and fetch. Are they dogs?
It sounds like they act as dogs for mortal men.
Okay.
Very well, Ariange. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here a while. Bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Do 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 do. Right.
Fitting payment. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, alright, Widdeneck, what do you got for us?
Fitting payment. Widdeneck sniffs at you expectantly. Yeah, they're definitely dogs.
You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marn Orsi. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held the highest esteem by the Knights of Vobert. With the Knights gone, however, Marn Orsi has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh, I have something for you, by the way.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I can't trade it. No, sorry.
You want to link it in chat so I can show it off?
Yeah, I just had a spare of the red mage barding for my job bow.
Hmm.
So I was wondering if you, no, I got
Nice.
I was just gonna give it to you. But...
Yeah, I think some of that kind of stuff is untradeable.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty little village in here.
Oh yeah.
So when we started, I watched or listened to a Zeppelin video on the way home. I kind of got my hackles about modern video game journalism raised. She was going through an article that was posted with the title with basically the idea that Yoshi P in an interview was talking about the serious possibility of a new starting point for Final Fantasy XIV. And then when she read the article, it was
one question, and he said no.
It was one question that said, "We are thinking about it," but then the article goes on for like 20 paragraphs off of the fact that he said, "We are thinking about it." Just reiterating the fact that he said, "We are thinking about it." And I was just like, "What's happening?"
Journalism in a nutshell.
You took one sentence and you've spun it around 30 times
Probably not even properly in context either.
And it just annoyed me. Because that is something this game definitely
It's something
needs.
you see a lot. Like, it's something you see in YouTube journalism a lot as well, right? Where you'll see, like, these news sites that do, like, movies or video games or even wrestling. Oh, hello. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here.
Sure you are. There's a little pathway there.
Why?
So that we can go see the door. Also, notice the fact that there's a ether current in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I expected it. Why I got my hopes up that this might have been some sort of groundbreaking announcement.
Yeah, like, as I was saying, like, you see this a lot in YouTube journalism, where the title of the video would be, like, finally real news on the Legend of Zelda movie, and it'll just be like, yeah, Nintendo have said they're thinking about one. And it will be like 2 seconds of the entire 15-minute video, and it'll be the title of the video. And all the thumbnail will be based around it as well and everything. It's some bullshit.
Yeah. Alright, shall we talk to Marin Ose?
Yeah.
Now that Jordan's
rant
Jordan has shaken his fist at a cloud.
1,182, 100, 1,185, 100, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that, Leaf? Oh, what? Where? Wait, you're immortal. Huzzah, huzzah. Well met. You very well met indeed. Have you old and tied arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you have come to the right Numo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for the payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. I would say there's a whole lot of this cave that there is nothing in. Now look at it, what is the point of all this cave?
To prove that we can.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anything spawns in here. Like, so there's no hunt train that will come through here.
Yeah, probably not. Ah, you all return. With the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are the tools of my trade, yes, you wonder. Used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. Don't have 3.
She did ask just for a
Mhm.
pair of them, so I'm going to give her 2.
Yeah. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs befits the work. Have neither more nor less expected of us than we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, you must receive precisely what it's worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see, I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all of your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's a coin with which you may pay me when you desire to have the work done. Many thanks for your patronage. My repair bill is 1,500. 1,500 gil. We've got fucking problem.
Yeah.
Oh, if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest East Goof yonder? Judging from your equipment, it's plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe East Goof will have something to offer you.
So I want to talk about what we're doing here in the context of the greater scheme of MMOs. Might sound a little bit. I don't know. You all can take it how you will. But if this was something like World of Warcraft, where you're jumping, if you're new to the game and you're jumping in at the Shadowlands, right? The game is starting you in, it's starting you later in the storyline,
Yeah.
right? We are, what is this, 5 expansions in? ARR, Heaven's Ward, Stormbook, 4 expansions in. We're 4.
Yeah. We're in 5.0 right now.
Yeah. And we've had to play every single step of the way through this. We know how a hub town works. We don't use them because they're pointless to the story unless we're playing 100% mode. but we understand how a hub town works. You don't need. It feels silly and padded to do the
So
go
I
tour.
think this is. So I'll be honest with you. I think this is a little less about. Um, I agree with you. It feels weird to be unlocking stores, right? In that thing. However, I think this is a little less about. Um, this feels a little less about. This is how repairing works, and more about making you get to know the
Numo.
the denizens of this world, right?
Right.
Because we did all this like in-depth shit playing with the fairies, and then we did all the shit for the flower, and now we're doing the in-depth shit for the new mo. This is a bit more about getting you used to the species identity of the new mo, I think, than it is about this is how you unlock a store. But I agree with you. If this was just like Limsa Laminza, for example, we were doing this in Limsa Laminza, that would be stupid. But here, I think they're trying to get over how. It feels to me like they're trying to ram into our brains how eager these people are to please us. If that makes any sense.
And how honest they are, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep an eye out on it.
Right,
Keep the mind open.
Eastgoof. Spore Sweeper. Eastgoof's eyes light up at the sight of you.
Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend them with magics, but except they leave behind a harmful ash, we have no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now you'll be curious what I have to offer. I'm a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. This might be where going up to the doors might be a thing, because we might. Here's some over here. Yep. Oh, come on, get up on there.
That would be why you can get up here then.
Yep. Alright, talking to Yeast.
Yeep.
You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance to search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area.
As you pluck the last of the flames, you sense a gaze from the entrance. That's Minfilia.
Le gasp.
Eh.
If I'm remembering her story correctly, I don't think you'd mind her so much as she progresses.
Right, but what about now?
That's fair.
But are you ready now?
If I recall, at some point she tells Thancred to shove the fuck off and stop trying to put his insecurities on me, and I'm my own girl. Please stop. Please stop trying to make me out to be this woman that you loved and lost, and let me be my own woman. Which is why she changes her name at some point.
Good. Gasp.
I wasn't spying on you or anything. I just finished my task and I should go report back.
Sooner the fucking better, lady. That was kind of what the original Minfilia was saying, right? When she inhabited this body, is at some point she's going to give this Minfilia the ability to choose and to make her own way, right?
Yeah.
Glad that actually kind of pays off.
Talking to East.
Uh-huh.
Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. It reminds me of the old days. Fair every day. I would carry my wares to the castle and offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then the castle wasn't called Le Giach. The Voberites built it, and it was named Grünes Licht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against the Sin Eaters, and now they're gone, all of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you earned. If you desire anything else I possess, I'd be glad to offer them anew, for a fitting price, of course. The shop is now open for business. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Windlad? They've been under the weather of late, and chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Indeed, rings.
You see what I mean? Is they seem to. This seems to be a bit more about getting to know the new Mo as a tribe rather than you have unlocked the trinket peddler kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I might have been jumping the gun a little on it. I was just thinking about how pacing and everything has been leading up to this point. Made me sort of.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. The pacing has not been great. I will not doubt you for that on a single heartbeat. But I think this is because they're doing two things in this zone. They're trying to get you to empathize with the various different tribes that live here and tell you the story of the human settlement that used to be here before the Light Warden showed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're unable to actually have you interact with any of the members of the human settlement. So they're trying to tell you the human settlement story through almost second-hand experience, which is why we had that bit of exposition from the traitor, where he was like, "Oh, this all used to be the outskirts of the city where the shepherds tended their land and all that kind of thing, right?" And now we're getting to see what some of the people the humans deal with, or mortals, should I say, not necessarily humans, dealt with when they lived here, like the Numo and the two fairy tribes which moved in after the mortals left. They're obsessed when the mortals show up, kind of thing.
When you say humans, my mind, when we're playing Final Fantasy, my mind immediately just sort of warps to the races of man, aka the races you can create at character generation, versus the beast tribes or the allied societies as they're later called, which are the things like the Amoja, the Sylphs, the Numo. That those are the that's sort of the dividing line of the sentient peoples of the worlds in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah,
is
but when I can't remember if they were the races of quote unquote man or if they were just mortals. If that makes any sense, because I can't remember if it was actually a human city or not. Oh, it's Wide Lad.
That's a good lad.
Ah, it's a good laddie. The lawless ones. Wide Lad's ears appear droopy even by Numo standards. What? You be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink. Without it, I can't make my arcane wares.
Is he from the north?
Newcastle. That's where most people call Lad in England.
I guess many shards have a north, right?
Yeah. Many realms have a north. They're no more like us, except they've turned on their backs on our values. Curs without honour they are. I'm Wide Lad. The other option is because he's Wide Lad, right? So he's going to be wide.
Right.
So I went more for the lad rather than the wide.
That's fair.
He refused to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance himself. It was when I was out to sea for a walk that he done set upon me and robbed me of my possessions. He included the Gan Raj. I was too weak to resist him, but you look quite strong. You think you can take back my ink from the villa? If you do this, I'll consider it your patronage. By way of my service, I will make you something special.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, would you let me accompany you? I would learn from you and help in what little way I can.
Hell yeah, brother!
Oh, so I think here we're starting to see her first, where she is
breaking away from
Thancred, yeah. Thank you so much.
The lawless ones make their lair to the south inside a cave called Father Colin's Chambers. It took many ways of me. They will be grateful for you. Bring back as many as possible. I am so bad. They're so fucking cute.
I really like them and the Amaro, who I believe are the fourth Fae race we'll meet in this zone, which we've already kind of met because they're the mounts that everyone rides.
Okay.
Because you get sort of the a bit of golden retriever energy out of the Nemo. We want people here to give us purpose, kind of. Oh, thank you for being my patron.
Yeah.
Kind of energy.
I'm man's best friend.
And then when you meet the Amaro, it's a much more of like, I think given how we characterize the Numo through our playthrough here, my memory of the Amaro is going to be we're going to see them as like older, bigger, shaggier dogs, somewhere between like dog and horse almost in their.
Oh wow, nice. Let's get that ether, shall we?
Yeah, this is where the Amaro are out this way.
Since we've not done one of these for a while. 199 yalms to the east.
There you go.
Oh, it's these dudes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the guys we ride from place to place. I remember more about their story because I kind of connected with their story a little better than I did any of the other ones in this zone on my first playthrough. And by the way, you can get one of these as a mount.
Rather have a new mount as a mount.
You have to get to level 90, I believe, in every job. Every combat job.
48 yalms.
Look at this one. This one just Sandman.
Yeah.
And then
Put your ass to sleep. Like that guy's a killer.
and then there was a Nimbus over here, and then I like how some of them have very like I said, they have very horse or dog names. Traveler, Nimbus, Sandman, and then you have ones that have the very Norvrandt / fairy name, Ken Beck, right here.
That's just a Klingon.
But you can see what I mean by this probably being one of my favorite zones in an MMO. With here's the ether current right over here.
What's that? Guessing that's current content.
What, that mount? Yeah, it looks like something
Yeah.
from Alexandria. Well, with that turtle. Oh no, that's definitely something from Alexandria.
I'm gonna forget I heard that.
Oh shit, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yes. Dawn Trail.
Alright. Still about half. Let's go find these this one's
Lazy Numo.
like the lazy Nemo. Bad dogs.
Bad dogs.
Just
Don't
let
let-
me equip my newspaper.
Don't let Cosmo hear you.
Cosmo.
The dog from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a bad dog. You take that back.
Isn't Cosmo the dog from Jetsons as well?
I believe so. I might have missed up her name. I thought her name was Cosmo. Who is the dog from Guardians of the Galaxy? Cosmo. Yeah, okay, cool.
Named after being Cosmo.
Yep. Pig fairies.
The Porksies, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Pig pixies.
Pork pixies. Yes.
Pixies.
Talking to Minfilia.
Yeah.
Father Collard's chambers are through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, It was milling with Numo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up.
Or Thancred isn't here, and we can just kick the door in and kill them all.
You know what? Yes, that's a great way to do that, Minfilium. But you are clearly classed as rogue, so you go do it rogue way. We'll do it paladin and red mage
We'll
way.
kick the door in and kill everyone, and that way you can stealth out.
Oh, what is it? Was it a Punky's Doodles thing? How are you going to stealth with heavy armor? I do heavy stealth. What is heavy stealth? It's stealth when there's no witnesses.
It's still a stealth mission. No one's left alive.
See you shortly.
Still a stealth mission if there aren't any witnesses. Umo Potter. Hang on a minute. Are their job classes all gonna be fucking like artisans?
Well, let's find out. Well, there's a Potter.
I have a feeling we might be being set up, lad.
Well, their job classes might all be named after craftsmanship classes, but it doesn't change the fact that they might not be participating in Numo culture and spending all their time cavorting with.
They're bad people.
That's true. Well, here's a Fungomancer.
That's just a fucking botanist.
Come on, Potter. Potter. Oh crap! We got another Fungomancer coming in.
That might be my fault.
I got it.
And by might, I mean it's definitely my fault.
I will say, so I've been playing this game since Shadowbringers came out, and Shadowlands came out for a while, because it came out roughly around the same time.
Yeah.
I will say that the most fun I've had playing this game has definitely been this playthrough with you, and the second most fun I've had playing this game has been my very lazy attempt at 100%ing the game, as challenged by Natara and Frary. It's still a lot of game to get through. Don't get me wrong. Alright, come here, Fungomancer.
I would never try 100%. Wow.
Well, I think they called it a 100% because you're going through and you're clearing the quests in the different quest hubs in the different little hub spots as you get to them, rather than saving them for later. I believe that's why they call it a 100% run, because Numo Potters appear to be Arcanists. I'm just going to put that out there. Only because they're using a book as a weapon.
So we go over here. Wait, can we go around the back? Not necessarily have to try everything. Wait, not at your level. You can't.
Nope. Sorry, my rogue level, my ninja levels are too low for me to even attempt to come in and stealth run. Alright. So there's some invisible ink right here as I attract every fucking thing.
Come over here. Come over towards me so you don't accidentally do that stuff behind you.
I think it's fascinating that the pneumopotter is coded just feels a weird way to say it, but they're armed with books, which are traditionally what you would see arcanists wielding.
Yeah.
But they're still a melee combatant in their thing that they want to rush in and start beating you with a book. Alright, there's no reason to climb up this tree, this fungus. The next one is at the up this mushroom over here.
Oh, we split up.
Oh, did we? Shit, sorry.
I'm coming to you. It's easier.
Nope, can't sneak our way that way. We gotta go through this Fungimancer, who appears to either be white mage or black mage armed. Because those are the only two jobs that use staves. As weapons. I will give them credit for their and for the NPC design in this game, that for the most part the mobs you'll fight, if you look at their weapons, if you know how the job plays. Yeah,
for sure. One of the things I like about this game and about SWTOR is they make it very obvious what a thing can do by its name.
Yep.
Like healers of SWTORs will be called medics or sawbones or something like that.
Oh no, we need to go back out to the entrance for the lawless ones. Oh, but we have the Wolkendorf Aetheryte if we want to just ether out of this cave rather than trying to fight.
Yeah, let's do that.
And, I know we're on such limited time, folks, but I do need 30 seconds to run. Now we'll be right back, putting Bob on follow so he can take us to the person we need to talk to. I'm back, so sorry. I was attempting to make it to the end of the stream, but I just felt like I would have a bit of a mess in my office if I didn't right there. Let's talk to Minfilia, shall we?
No worries.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those in the mow were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
Ooh, interesting. I see you use daggers.
Yeah, let's see what she has to say about daggers, huh?
Thancred taught me, but I'm still a novice. The Minfilius before me battled sin-eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Time to shove one of your daggers on his ass.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha-Ren together, to the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss.
Let me know when you're out.
I'm out. Oh yeah, we can just teleport right back to there, can't we?
Especially for 70 gil. Oh, Wayland! We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. I ain't be able to retrieve it. Ah, this is the ink and almost all of it too. When that king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse. But thanks to you, it's simply bad again. I almost feel like I should have voiced this guy like Eeyore. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has remained some of their instinct. It manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong as the desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. Forgive me. I was going to thank you for returning with me. I did exactly as you asked, and I thought I'll give you my service as promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila. May it serve you well. That's right. Alright, 6:13. Are we leaving it here?
Yeah, I think we can leave it here.
Alright. We will be back tomorrow.
Yep.
Just gonna log out of here.
Because we gotta talk to him. Thanks everyone for coming and checking us out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
As we mentioned at the top of the stream here, we may be putting Final Fantasy XIV on a bit of a longer hiatus, just because the timing right now with the school days makes it very difficult to try to get anything done in the 90 minutes we really have to play.
Yeah.
So please make sure you follow us here on Twitch to see what we do, and follow us on the socials. If we do come up with some sort of, if we do feel the need to put a big announcement out, we'll put it out on any of the 4 major microblogging platforms. On Twitch, or not Twitch, on Twitter, we are 321 Podcast. On Blue Sky, we are 321tv.bsky.social. On Threads, we are at 321_tv.live. And on Mastodon, on the mastodon.social server, we are at 321_tv. You want to catch up on the myriad of our adventures, please check out our, not at YouTube, !YouTube, on our YouTube channel, bit.ly/321_Y_T. There's a playlist of the start to our latest run in SWTOR as a bounty hunter and an Imperial agent set up. I do not have a playlist of Final Fantasy XIV because that would take me literal days to try to put back together. I will see what I can do. The issue,
at least what we've got on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff is in the lives portion because I was parallel streaming.
And then it broke.
So, when I've been uploading things from Twitch, I've been putting the dates on them, so at least you can see the dates of the streams up there as well. Hey, Natara, coming in at the last second there. Much appreciated.
Say her name and she appears.
We believe in Natara.
You missed us basically talking about the fact that we might be putting Final Fantasy on a bit of a longer hiatus.
Yeah.
Because of Jordan's school days, we're basically getting like 90 minutes to play at a time when we can stream, and that's about time for one quest in 14.
Mm-hmm.
So we may be waiting until the holidays to play 14. So, especially since I think Jordan's sub is coming up at the end of the week. So
Yep. Great time to be going on hiatus for a little while.
maybe by the time we're back, we will have finished Eureka.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see.
Bob will have awesome new artifact gear to be running around, dragging my sorry ass through content.
I was used to dragging my ass through things, so I might as well do it for someone else.
I was supposed to be the one dragging you through this game, but apparently I'm not. We appreciate all the love and support you give us here on the channel with the Prime subs and the actual subs. If you feel like supporting us even more, a little bit of holiday gifts as well out there, please check out our little merch shop over at 321-tv-shop.fourthwall.com. We have apparel, cups, mugs, stickers, a desk mat, all sorts of fancy little swag. If I've gone through any of that stuff too fast, please check out our link tree, linktr.ee/321_TV, where I have links to everything I've just mentioned, plus links to charities that Bob and I find very important, and also an access to link to the Voices from the Grid podcast Twitter, so you can keep up with Bob and his Power Rangers journey with his friends Bree, Sasha, and Mike. I think we're going to raid Desert Bus for Hope.
We are going to raid the bus of deserts.
Indeed. One of the big
are...
charity streams we enjoy following every year.
They are currently... What are they doing? So they got about 37 hours left at this point. Having streamed for 120 so far. They're up to 606,000.
Damn.
So head on over there and give them some support.
Indeed, please do. So we're going to send you off, as we always do. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, and all those beyond that spectrum. In the words of the 16th President of these here United States, Abraham Lincoln, please be excellent to each other. Party on non-gender-specific honorifics, and we will see you
Next time.
Peace!
Peace.